Happy Saturday afternoon, guys. Our project today is we are going to install a drip irrigation system in our hanging plants that we have here. I have 6 hanging baskets and I plan on growing some vegetables in them this year, and I wanted to get a water system for it because I'm terrible at, one, it's just a pain because right now I have to use the hose and water each one, and I'm terrible at remembering them. My mom's can attest to that from this fall. They kind of withered and died. So I'm going to install the system. I picked the Proven Winners one because I liked the quality of the tubing. I liked the coloring because the side of my house is kind of like a beigeish color. And I am also going to be able to paint it. So if I plan on like running it up here and then through and then tuck behind and then drop to each hanging basket. And I think that this will be something that's easy to paint. Basically, it's an all-in-one kit, kind of made it easy. It does up to 10 pots, which means it has 10 emitters to drip water. So if you only need 1 emitter per container, then you can do 10. If you need more than 1 per container, it's less than 10. I did buy 2 of these in hopes of doing my containers in the front yard too. I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, the second one. Actually, I don't think it will. But I wanted to at least get the hanging baskets done and then go from there and kind of decide what I want to do with the containers, because I'm still working out my permanent configuration. But it comes with the emitters, the T's and the X's, the little these things kind of like push it down in the hanging basket. It comes with a backflow. What is it called? A backflow something? Let's see, it'll tell you what it comes with. It comes with the whole thing. The only thing I got is I did get a splitter for the hose, and I also did get this rain drip timer. I'm gonna put that on last because I first want to test it. But let's see. It comes with 100 feet coil, 10 pressure compensating drippers, 10 barb tees, 3 barb crosses, 10 black nail clamps, which black nail clamps is not going to work on my house. So we went to Lowe's today and we got these little cable clamps, which I can squeeze. These will still be a little bit big, so I'm going to have to take some pliers to squeeze them and run them, but I'll show you guys how I run that once it's done. Also comes with 1 faucet adapter, 10 support stakes, and 1 black flow prevention valve. So we are going to just try this out, and basically I'll just do a time lapse on me doing it, and then I'll kind of go over it once I'm done, and hopefully this will be fairly simple. I used to install cable, phone, and internet, so I should be able to install a drip irrigation system, right? What do you think?
Sure.
I just wanted to show you the progress on this so far. I have drilled 3 holes, 1, 2, and 3. And this is a faux brick, but I still did it in between the middle here because that's easy to drill through. I didn't even have to use the hammer action. I just used a regular drill, which is why I didn't need my earmuffs or anything. It was not loud at all. And then what I did is, after I did that, is I used those same metal tabs, and I was actually able to, I'm gonna tighten that one up, tuck them in. I didn't have to actually screw them. So what I did is I folded them and then I tucked them right in the soffit, and they fit. And there's a little hook on them, and I just made sure that shoved in there, and they're not gonna come out easy. You can see some of the paint came off because these are a little bit bigger than the actual cable size. But let me show you what's happening. I just folded them, and see if they have the little hook. So this part here and this part here are shoved in the soffit. So this holds it. This is tucked right in the soffit there and holds it. Now I could crimp it a little more. I don't really want to crimp it too tight because it's running water through it and I really don't want to inhibit it. So I'm working on cutting some of my legs of my drip line and I'm trying to measure it out. Oh no, it's gonna be a little short. All right, let's try this. What do you think, Aria?
The camera's wrong in it.
Okay. I decided to pause the time lapse because I wanted to show you that 100 feet got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baskets. It actually didn't even get me all the way to the 6th one, which I'm surprised. I only have maybe another 10 feet left there. So I'm gonna have to open my other box to finish this up. I'm kind of surprised, but I was pretty liberal. Here you can see I left plenty of slack because I'd rather have more slack for the future than less. I didn't want to just go like straight from here, boom, into here. I wanted to kind of be able to move it around, make it malleable, tie it up, make it a little bit neater. But I was kind of surprised that basically coming from up this wall around the corner, about 15 feet down is where the water soffit, our water faucet is. Up over here, tucked along. It's great. I didn't have to drill any holes here. And that's about 100 feet right there. So I'm gonna have to open the other box to finish this up. Now, first off, here is the front view of the plant hangers. The beige tubing actually blends in quite nicely with the color of my house. Like I said before, I am going to get some mini black zip ties and just kind of zip tie the tubing on top of the plant hanger there, and then maybe along the edges of the chain there, just to kind of tidy it up a little bit. You know, have it go zip tie it here, up, down, and maybe down with the chains. I did give plenty of slack, and that's probably one of the reasons that my 100 feet didn't quite make it the whole way. Now here is the beginning of my line. You can see I got a splitter. This was about 10 bucks. I got it off of Amazon, but you can definitely get it at Lowe's. This is the backflow valve that came in the kit, and this is the adapter that came in the kit, and then here's the tubing. And I have the tubing just loose, following along here around this old water system, tucked in behind those plants there. And I just made sure I had enough slack. And then here, I have just a few clips. It goes up, 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 over. These are the only 3 screws that I used, is up this wall. And then here, I just tucked the clips. I just squeezed them and tucked them into the soffing. Then there's my 1T. It's my first planter. More clips. Second T to my second planter, and so on, all the way down. Now, any spots where you see a little droop in the cable, I'll put another clip there because I have plenty of them. I made sure to get extra. Same thing here, I'll put another clip here and get that in there. Now, I did run a test on it, and it works great. It worked the first time around. The emitters and everything was pretty easy to put on. I could see how if you're putting a ton of them on, it might get kind of tiring. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in the planter. There. We have the little emitter. It just drips. It literally just drips. And it seems to be sufficient. I ran it for about 20 minutes yesterday, and it seems to work quite well. So today is the day after. I went ahead and finished up the install. It took me about an hour and a half total. But by the time I got done, my daughter was itching to play hide and seek, so I couldn't do a wrap up of my video. But they are working great. I'm really happy with them. I just have a couple of touch-ups that I'm going to do after a week, like I stated before, with the zip ties and letting the cables kind of, relax. I was surprised I had to use 2 kits, or I should say maybe I had to use some extra cording from the other kit. So hopefully when I go to utilize that kit, I'll have enough. But Proven Winners does sell extra cording off their website. I would say it was a really easy kit to use and figure out. I mean, they didn't even have additional instructions in the box because it's pretty self-explanatory outside the box. And I'm really happy with it. We'll see what I will do with my container plants. I'll definitely use what I have, but it does seem like with the Proven Winners kit, if you want to kind of have more containers than what they offer, you need to maybe buy some extra emitters or things like that. I think I looked on their website and I couldn't quite tell if they actually had that or if I could just get like some third party for the 1/4 inch tubing. So we'll see. But I was pretty happy with it. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions or things that have worked for you, especially for your container gardens out front, please comment below and let me know, because that will be my next project once I kind of figure out whether it be long term. And consider subscribing to my channel. You guys have a great day. Bye.